Hello, this is your guided meditation for the full moon in Virgo. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the energy of this moon, and then we will do a guided meditation specifically for that energy, to harness that energy. So the full moon, this full moon in Virgo, is exact on Monday, February 22nd at 10:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this moon is really about balancing our intuitive mind and our logical mind, so that more creative and spatial and that sense of knowing, our spiritual connection, we want to balance that with our logical side, our linear side, that part of us that likes to look at the details and to make sense of things. The part of us that likes to bring things out into the world, into material form. And so whenever there's a full moon, there is always a sense of balancing polar energies. There's always a sense of opposition, because a full moon is created when the sun and the moon are in opposition. They are in exact opposite points, and they're in exact opposite signs as well. So we have the Virgo full moon. That means that the sun is in Pisces. So Virgo and Pisces, they are opposites. They're totally different, but whenever signs are opposite from one another, they have a common mission. They just go about their mission in a very different and opposite kind of way. So for Virgo and Pisces, the mission is maintaining and moving towards an ideal. It's improvement and self-improvement and being of service towards a goal, towards an ideal, and to help other people move towards this ideal. So again, the way that they go about it is very different. Pisces is very much about connecting spiritually, connecting to other people, having amazingly unbound compassion, super, like, can see the highest in people. If you know a Pisces, you know that they can really see the highest potential of people, for better or worse. The opposite of that is Virgo. And so Virgo is all about self-improvement and dissecting things and how can it be better, and really looking at the details, the literal brass tacks details of things, and how can I make this better. And Virgo really likes to dissect and discern and take things apart in order to make it better. So two very different ways. So what we're being asked with this full moon is to balance these two energies inside of ourselves. So we want to take our spiritual connection and we want to bring that out into the world. And we want to lean more into the Virgo energy with this moon, because the North Node right now, which is spiritual evolution, is also in the sign of Virgo. So we're going to do a little meditation for that right now. So I want you to get in a comfortable place. Meditation, it's most important that you're comfortable. That is the very first thing, number one, super important. So you can be, of course, sitting up if you would like. You can have your back up against a wall, or you can be sitting in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Or you can even be laying down if you would like to. If that makes you feel more comfortable, I want you to do that. So you're going to be in a space where you can be undisturbed for about 15 minutes or so. And take any other adjustments that you need to. If you feel like you realize that you need a pillow or a blanket, go get that. And once you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And then just let your body sink into this exact moment. Let your body experience the feeling of sitting or laying down and this weird state of being still. It's not something that we do very often. And feel the weight of your body in the ground. Good. So we're going to incrementally relax bit by bit here, because it does take some time to get into that relaxed state. So next part of this process, now that we are literally still, is we're going to take some cleansing breaths. So cleansing yogic breath is inhaling through your nose and then exhaling through your mouth. And for right now, what I want you to think about is big, bright inhales. When you inhale, it's almost as if your whole body is expanding. And then when you exhale, it's almost like a sigh, and you may even literally sigh if you feel comfortable doing that. But it's this sense of release on the exhale. So when we exhale, it's not so much that we're pushing the breath out, it's that we are allowing the breath to move through our body. So it's kind of like you're just opening your mouth and then the breath can exit in the way that it wishes to. Good. And every time that you exhale, I want you to think about relaxing something. It doesn't matter what it is, but one little tiny part of your body, maybe it's your legs or your feet or your eye muscles or your eyebrows. But something is going to relax every single time that you exhale. Good. Good. And then we're going to relax our bodies and we're going to ground our energy as well. So whenever Pisces energy is involved in the situation, we always want to ground our energy. And that helps us develop more of a spiritual connection as well, because it creates a strong foundation. So we're going to start with our feet, and I want you to just notice if there's any energy in your feet, the sensation of just bringing your focus there down to your feet. And you may not feel a literal sensation, but I want you to just notice this sensation of knowing what your feet feel like. Knowing, oh, these are my feet, without being able to look at them. What does that feel like? This subtle knowing sensation of the body. Good. And then you're going to start to let your feet relax. And even the muscles at the sole of each foot are going to soften and relax and start to expand. Good. It's almost as if the soles of your feet are getting larger and larger. There's this opening that's happening at the soles of the feet. You can imagine spirals of light at the sole of each foot that are opening and softening. Good. So when we visualize this, this is letting the energy centers in our feet to open. The chakras or energy centers in the feet are allowed to open, and that will help us ground. So we're going to move up the body now. So let your calves relax, let your knees relax, hips relax. Focus goes to all of the muscles around your pelvis and your hips and your tailbone. Let all of that just soften a little bit and move down towards the ground. All of the muscles in the low belly, the reproductive organs, I want you to bring your focus there and imagine light there at the low belly through all of the internal organs. And we can let this area relax. And we're going to continue to visualize this light through the pelvis. It might even travel down to the legs, to the feet. Good. This light is soothing and relaxing and calming. Even though it's light energy, there's a feeling of nurturing and supportiveness and strength there that's created as this light flows through your lower body. Good. And then we're going to allow our focus to move up to the upper belly, to the back, to the chest. Let your shoulders relax. Let your throat relax. Jaw is relaxed and heavy, so there may be this ever so subtle movement of the jaw down towards the ground. Let your teeth be separated ever so slightly. Good, and then even the tongue is relaxed, so your tongue at the very back where the soft palate is can relax down away from the roof of the mouth so that there's space in the back of the throat. Let your cheeks relax. Let your eyes relax. Eyebrows relax. Good. And then even more subtle than the muscles, imagine what it would be like to let your scalp relax. There actually are little muscles around all of our hair follicles. That's what gives us goosebumps. So I want you to think about even all those little tiny baby muscles surrounding each hair follicle is going to just soften and smooth down towards the ground. The tiny muscles, even inside the ear, in the inner ear, are allowed to relax and soften. Good. Arms are relaxed. Palms are relaxed. Fingers are relaxed. And then I want you to feel your whole body as one unit, totally relaxed and heavy, smoothing out any areas of subtle tension. And if there are any areas that feel a little bit tense or just that are uncomfortable, I want you to visualize light in that area. Light is a wonderful tool. Visualizing light is a wonderful tool for clearing energy. And so when we feel tension, that's just energy that is stuck in our body. So we can clear that with light and intention. Good. Then I want you to bring your focus to the center of your chest, into your heart space. Good. Focus your breathing there, almost as if your breath is coming in and out through your chest instead of through your nose. So it's almost as if your heart is breathing for you. Good. And then we're going to imagine light in the very center of our chest, in the heart space. And that light is going to move down through our body. So it's going to move down through the belly, through the hips, through our legs, and then out the feet, all the way down to the center of the earth. So there's this strong connection from your heart, from your legs, from your feet, down to the very core of the earth. And the core of the earth is actually literally made of quartz of quartz crystal. So feel this connection. Feel how supportive and soothing and cleansing it is to connect to the center of the earth at this very subtle energetic level. Good. Good. Notice any sensations in the center of your chest and your heart. And then we're going to run that earth energy up into our bodies. So visualize a beautiful, bright, sparkling ball of light at the center of the earth. And that light is going to travel up until it meets your feet. And then that light is going to flow through your whole body. So it's going to flow through your legs and your hips and the belly, the chest, out your arms and hands, through your throat, through your face, and then out the top of your head. So this earth energy is flushing through your whole system. Good. Good. And then we're going to bring our focus back into the center of the chest, into the heart space again. And I want you to bring in a memory of when you were the most happy that you've ever been. And this can be today, it can be last week, it can be when you were 5 years old. If it's challenging to come up with an exact memory, just think of something that makes you very happy. It could even be a color that makes you feel very happy. And so I want you to make this a very vivid experience, remembering this memory or visualizing this situation that makes you very happy. So what were you saying or doing? What were the feelings that you were having in your body? Colors, sounds, tastes, and even sensations of, if there's fabric, or if you're in nature, the breeze, the temperature. So you're fully immersed in this experience that brought you so much happiness. And then as you're experiencing this, I want you to think about what feelings you were feeling. So happy, of course, is a feeling, but what else was underneath that? For example, feelings of being excited or proud or triumphant or sweet or soft or courageous or loved or adored. So that's a full spectrum, right? So we want to define more than happy. What else was going on there for you? Good. And then take a cleansing breath with me. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let that go. And then I want you to bring focus back into your heart space. And I'm going to ask you a contemplative question. So you're going to ask this to yourself in your own head. And you're going to ask the question and then just wait for an answer. So we're asking and then we're feeling our body and we're feeling our breath. We're not trying to think about it too much. Good. So focus is in the heart. And then I want you to ask, what can I do to evoke this feeling? better yet, what can I do this week to evoke this feeling? What can I do this week to evoke this feeling? Good. Feel your body still relaxed. Eyes are still relaxed. Good. Good. Just notice if there's any physical sensations or thoughts, or even if it's an unrelated type of thought or color or symbol that comes to you. Good. Nice cleansing breath with me. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. And then we're going to close by bringing our palms together at the center of our chest, so palms meet. And we are going to take 3 cleansing breaths together again. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Last time, really good one. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and move around. Good. And so take your time moving back into the material world and pay attention for synchronicities or insights that come to you this week. Sometimes when we ask ourselves a question, we will get some type of insight in the meditation itself, but sometimes, many times, often, the insight comes at another time. It comes when you're washing the dishes or taking a shower or going for a walk or something like that. So just notice what happens for you this week, and just wishing you a super awesome, lovely week ahead, and sending you lots and lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.